Oh, good lip. Excellent, excellent, excellent lip. Hmm? All right, class, before I forget, I'd like to thank you all for being so punctual this evening. There's nothing I hate more than having to repeat things.
Is this the pottery class?
You would have to be Madeline Wayne.
And you'd have to be Lorna Tibule.
Tibule.
Tibule. But I recognized you from the caricature in the ladies' room.
Mrs. Wayne, I would appreciate it if in the future you arrived on time.
Oh, absolutely. Next time I'm going to go right through that train crossing.
All right. I'm going to break one of my cardinal rules and repeat the procedure for throwing the ball of clay onto the wheel. As is characteristic of me, I will make it sound fresh. Now then, very simply, you're going to hold the ball over the center of the wheel and release it.
Okay, how hard?
With as much force as possible.
What if as much force as possible is too much force, possibly?
Throw the ball.
Right, just defy chance that cashes.
Throw the damn ball.
Chuck that thing.
Oh, that does it. No more housewives. I will not prostitute myself like this. I have my masterpiece to finish.
You're not going to let that bother you, are you?
No, little. After all, our teacher seems to be a very gifted pot lady, and she doesn't think much of me.
She's a doofus, and she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Oh, well, my.
By the way, I'm Tony.
I'm Madeline.
I'll tell you what, Madeline, you and I are going to make a vase.
We are? What, now? Right here? Can we?
Watch me.
Just throw it down. Okay. Pinch it. Pinch it. More pinch. More pinch. Looks a little bit like Gumby. Oh, I see. Hey, you're very good at this. You're like a real artist, you know, right? You know, condemned loft, flying into a rage when the landlord demands the rent, living and dying for your art.
Actually, I work in a falafel place.
Oh, that's artistic, just more in a Mid-Eastern foods way.
So when did you get interested in pottery?
Well, my husband and I decided to pursue separate outside interests. You know, when you've been married to the same person for 10 years, there aren't many surprises left. Although, we did just discover that we've both been pretending to like public TV.
Your husband, he's also out pursuing?
Yeah. Although I'm a little bit more serious about this than he is.
I hear you. Okay, this is where you come in. Now put your hands on here.
Yes.
Okay. Now we're going to press very lightly.
See? Ooh. Raise those. Oh, wow. No. Oh.
Got
I
it.
can't.
Got it.
Yeah? I can't believe this. I made a vase. Actually made a vase, thanks to you.
Hey! You did it. I just turned the wheel.
Yeah, I thought I could be good at this. Oh, I did. Yeah, I never should have doubted myself. Oh, Lorna. Yoo-hoo, Miss Tibule. Yeah, Lorna, haul it in here. Handsome apron.
Charlie, I don't believe you have the guts to wear those in public.
Have I heard my last yee-haw for the evening?
No.
Yee-haw!
You know, this separate interest stuff is really a great idea, even if it was Madeline's. Just think, from now on, every Tuesday night will be boys' night out.
Yeah, well, don't get too used to it. If I know Madeline, she'll get bored. She'll make one pot. And next week, she'll be off taking Oriental hog calling or something.
Hello, Charlie. Robert.
Hi.
You look ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
I mean, how could you waste an entire evening in the amusement park?
Excuse me? But for your information, we did not waste an entire evening in the amusement park. Tell her about miniature golf.
You're not helping. So, how was class?
Charlie, it was the most rewarding creative experience of my life. I mean, I'm just a natural at this. It's like I was born to pot.
I also seem to remember you were born to banjo.
No, I only stopped that because I had nobody to duel with. Besides, this is different than the other stuff I tried. This is like what I've really been searching for.
Madeline, that is beautiful.
Put it up on the fence there. I'll plug it.
Will you? Well, now, did they give one of these to everyone to take home?
I made this. You know, I even surprised myself. I was going to start out with something simpler. You know, like, say, a brick. But I guess I just have the calling.
Come on. Let me plug it.
You know, that hat makes you look even shorter.
All right, come on now, admit it. You went out and you bought this to impress me, right?
I did not. I made this with my own 2 hands. And a little help from Tony.
Tony? Who's Tony?
He's just this nice boy in my class. Very artistic. He even gave me a few pointers. So if you'll excuse me, I think I have the perfect spot for this in the bedroom. I'm just going to move that picture of you and Brian Gumble.
Oh, all right, now. This is more like it, yeah.
Well, Pard, I'd say your marriage is headed for Boot Hill. What are you talking about? Tony. You know, the artistic one?
Oh, come on, Bobby, be serious. You heard her, he's just a boy.
Oh, yeah, he's just a boy. Charlie, how old do you think he is? 6, 7? This is adult education.
What is it with you? I mean, just because some guy helps her out, all of a sudden you think it's got to be sleazy?
Okay, pal. Just remember, I've been there. I know what kind of guys take these classes.
Oh, yeah? What kind of guys?
Guys like me.
Oh, hey, it didn't turn out that bad. I mean, it's good to have a coffee mug you can also soak your feet in.
No, that wasn't my fault. I was doing fine at that wheel. I was just distracted by Mr. Rogowski's seizure. Well, Mr. Arts and Crafts, what do you suggest I do with this?
Hang a plant in it?
Well, that happens to be a great idea. I even have some empty hooks hanging from my kitchen ceiling. That was left over from the day that I studied meat curing. The step ladder right on the back porch.
All I am telling you is that nowhere in the entire official air hockey rule book does it say that you are allowed to climb onto the table during play.
First of all, it happens to be totally legal unless I lean over the center line. And second of all, I was not going to stand there while that little kid threw up 2 feet away from me.
Hey, you chose that side. Come
Okay,
on.
fine, great. Be a baby. But you watch out for me next week on bumper cars. We are going, aren't we?
Yeah, if Madeline's still into this pottery thing.
She'll still be into it, I guarantee you.
Oh, come on, Robert.
Okay, I won't say anything more. Let's go get a beer. Oh, boy, no beer in here.
Madeline.
Oh, hi, Charlie, sweet.
Hi.
Hi.
Charlie, this is Tony Forrest, the guy from my pottery class. Tony, this is my husband, Charlie, and his friend, Robert.
Hey, Charlie, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Madeline's told me about you, too. Well, listen, I better be going. It's nice to meet you both.
Hey, I'll walk to your car. You know, Potter was mugged near here just last week.
He's a nice kid, huh?
Nice kid. Charlie, come on, what do you think she was doing in here, weighing him?
Bob, I do nothing all day but write novels about women who are having affairs, so I know. I mean, if Madeline was truly going to have an affair, she wouldn't have it with somebody so young, and she'd probably be looking for a way to get out of the house another night a week.
Hey, Charlie, I just have to tell you this one thing. I'm starting tomorrow. I'm going to be taking class every night. But I found something I really love.
Well, Madeline, if you don't mind me asking, Why would you be wearing a skirt like that in what has so far been a mini-skirtless marriage?
I don't know. I guess because I feel good about myself, and that's what everyone's wearing now. I don't think my legs have to be a secret.
Nobody's saying you have to keep them a secret, sweetheart. You could just wear baggy pants, and then if somebody specifically asked you about your legs, you'd just say they're fine.
Well, honey, could you get that for me? It's probably Tony. He offered to drive me to class tonight because I was going to be working late.
Oh, yeah. Pottery carpooling. I hear it's gaining in popularity. I'm coming. Right.
Hey, Charlie.
Hi, Tony.
I hope you don't mind. I parked right behind your car.
Oh, no, it's fine. Nice van.
Thanks. I'm saving up for mag wheels.
Smart investment. So, come on in. Madeline will be down in a few minutes. So, what do you think of my wife?
Oh, she's fun. She is one terrific lady. You know what I like most about Madeline?
Yes.
She's interested in so many things, and she never takes herself too
How old are
seriously.
you, Tony?
25.
Huh? Tough age, 25. You think you know everything, then you discover you don't. And the world sort of steps all over you. And by the time you're 30, you've thrown away all your dreams and are leading a life of quiet despair.
That's why I like to hang out at the beach.
Okay, Marie, let's go.
Oh, Madge, you look really great.
Thanks. Now, Tone, we don't want to be late for class. I mean, we don't want to get Miss Tibule angry. After all, she is an outpatient.
Good night, Tone. Mads.
Good night, Charlie.
Sorry, man. Later.
Oh, hi, Charlie.
Hi, Annie.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, sure. Good day. Let's get right to those notes. I'm in a perfect mood to have my editor tear my work to shreds for arbitrary reasons.
Actually, Charlie, I think you did a wonderful job on the book. I just have a few suggestions. What if in the second paragraph here, Loretta doesn't arch her body tightly against him in wild, instinctive need? What if we move that up a couple of pages and maybe shorten the speech where she tells him his hump doesn't bother her? And then have Gus's kisses leave a trail of erotic fire down the softness of Loretta's chest. What do you think?
I think some young punk is leaving a trail of erotic fire down my wife.
I beg your pardon?
Well, Madeline's been taking this pottery course at community college, and she's met this attractive young guy, and all of a sudden she's taking classes every night. Even the Incas didn't make pottery every night.
You wouldn't happen to have that course number, would you?
Look, Annie, I know this sounds a little naive, but do you think a woman, could you picture my wife having a wild, instinctive need?
Well, I think there are little ways of knowing when a woman is shopping around for what Loretta was.
Well, Loretta is not a good example. I mean, as a child, she saw her father eaten by bluefish.
Well, change of appearance is a clue. Has Madeline been dressing any differently?
Totally.
And her behavior, has that changed at all?
Completely.
Does she ever pretend that you're not even there?
Constantly.
Oh, maybe nothing's going on.
Well, I'm gonna find out. I'm going down to that pottery class, and I'm gonna put an end to this affair. Or at least I'm gonna put an end to that ugly pottery. I'm gonna put an end to something.
So, Tone, what do you think this should be? A small bird bath, a large egg cup, or what?
I'll tell you what, let's go for large egg cups. Let's put your hands right here.
Uh-huh.
Charlie.
So, this is what goes on in pottery class.
Yes, it is. And what a nice surprise that you decided to come down and join us. Everyone would like to meet my husband, Charlie. Charlie, this is Lois. Ken's wife, Tippy.
I don't care about Ken's wife. I care about my wife and our marriage.
That is a very sweet and extremely loud sentiment. You'll have to excuse him. We live right near the airport. Okay, Charlie, what is this all about?
I'll tell you what it's all about. It's all about you and Tony, the falafel king.
That's what you think that Tony... Oh, Charlie, there is absolutely nothing between Tone and me, just friendship.
Oh, come on, Madeline. I know all of your friends. Not one of them's got a bumper sticker that says Whoopee Wagon.
Charlie, that is ridiculous. I can't believe that you would turn a perfectly harmless little relationship into a... Oh, Charlie is standing on his lips. Oh, on second thought, I'm not even going to bother defending something so innocent.
Well, if it's so innocent, how come you decided to take pottery class every night of the week and with him?
Because I happen to be good at it, that's why. You know something, aren't you? They think you're really jealous of Tony and me. Oh, no. You know what it is? What it is I think you resent my talent.
No, it is definitely not that.
What? You mean you're serious about this? You're actually accusing me of having an affair with that sweet boy. Look, Tony is just a nice kid, albeit attractively well-built, who happens to share my interest in pottery and occasionally shows me some encouragement. You want me to feel ashamed about that? Well, I don't. The only one who should feel ashamed around here is you. The rest of you can meet him next time. Class dismissed. I can't believe him. I am just so mad. I don't even think I want to go home tonight.
Well, I can't really blame him for being jealous. I'd feel the same way if I were married to, say, you. When you were going to pottery class every night of the week would say, me.
Yeah, but I'm sure you'd handle it in a much more mature way than, say, Charlie.
Well, you are a very attractive woman.
So's Jacqueline Bissett. But that's neither here nor there. I'll tell you who else is very attractive is, Nastasia Kinski. She's about your age, I should think. But I would say, for both beauty and talent, I would have to go with Candace Bergman. Did you see Getting Straight? Tony, what's got into you?
Love.
Oh, Tony, you don't love me.
Okay, so you call my bluff. But I do genuinely like you. And I really want you.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, I knew you felt the same way.
No, I don't feel the same way. Didn't you hear what I said to my husband?
Yes, you did a great job of getting rid of him, too. Now, you wouldn't have done that unless you wanted Big Tone, huh?
No, hey, no, not big. No, listen, I think you get the wrong idea. Getting the wrong idea around here.
Come on, Matt. You know you've been leading me on, huh? Separate interest speech. Guy inviting me to the house, snuggling up to me in the van.
No, that's just because your boogie board took up half the front seat.
You're still beautiful.
Madeline, sweetheart, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're back.
My God, listen, I don't know what got into me. I mean, I was so out of my head before, I would have misinterpreted this.
Well, I think we cleaned up enough.
No, not so fast, Tone. I want you to hear this, too. My days of being a suspicious, jealous husband are over. I mean, you guys can do this anytime you want. I mean, hell, you can even do it at the house.
Charlie.
No, I mean it. And, Tone, you're all right in my book. I don't think you believe me.
Charlie, I would like you to know what happened here tonight.
I know what happened here tonight. I made a fool out of myself. I mean, sometimes you get so close to the situation, you can't see it for what it really is.
Oh, yeah, well, you're right about that. No, but what I wanted to say...
No, what I wanted to say was, I agree with Tony. You're one terrific lady. And I love you very, very much. And that's all that really matters. Now, what do you want to tell me?
Oh, Charlie, I love you, too. Well, that was sort of fun. Charlie, wasn't that fun?
Well, it was interesting.
Is 60 really a good score?
60's an okay score.
What's a good score?
249.
Oh. Well, I guess bowling just isn't my thing.
Don't worry about it. A lot of people lead full, active lives without ever achieving fame at the local rallies.
Yeah, but I thought this would be the thing that we could do together on Tuesday nights.
Listen, we'll find lots of stuff to do together. Don't worry about it. We'll find something. I have to go catch the news.
But, you know, I did happen to see the cutest pair of matching dirt bikes the other day.
You know, on second thought, maybe it's too early to give up on bowling. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll find out you were born to bowl.
Maybe.